Hawthorn had a massive AFL draft period, picking up 5 players in the national draft. Starting off with Cameron McKenzie in the top 10, nabbing him from the St Kilda NGA. Michael, what did you think of that selection?
Yeah, it's a good one. Obviously, there was a bit of conjecture as to which way the Hawks would go, and they wanted a big-bodied midfielder, so he fit the bill. Has good size at 188 odd centimetres. Really reliable ball winner. Good speed to get to the outside, and those skills going inside 50 are really handy. So a nice point of difference to their on-ball brigade, and you'd think that he plays year one.
Yeah, absolutely. And then they traded into the first round, of course, removing their 27 and a pick next year to get into 18 and select Josh Weddle out of the Oakley Chargers, the defender. Tell us a bit about him and how he might fit into the Hawks.
Yeah, so he's obviously probably more of a long-term prospect, particularly when compared to McKenzie, but his athletic upside's amazing. He's got great pace. He's really explosive and can take marks aerially, but takes the game on with ball in hand. So he's one at 192 centimetres who can probably grow a bit. He locked down on a few really good key position forwards this year. He does a bit as a tall defender, so one more on upside and he'll develop pretty nicely, you'd think, at the Hawks.
Then they had a bit of a gap to their next selection where they took another tall, although one who often plays through midfield and can play off halfback, Henry Huswaite out of the Dandenong Stingrays. Michael, he was a bit of a slider from where he initially was thought to go.
Yeah, he was a bit. Probably touted by some as a first-round prospect. I know I had him right up in that top 20 range for most of the year. And he, again, adds that height to midfield. So he's a pretty unique prospect in the sense that he can also go back at 195 centimetres. His fundamentals are really good, so he's super clean at stoppage, makes really good decisions, particularly by hand. Might not have the sort of speed, athleticism, the hurt factor that other midfielders do, and that's perhaps why he slid. But in terms of what the Hawks were after, he definitely suits the need, yeah.
Yeah, and then for the last 2 selections in the national draft, they went for 2 Oakley Chargers, Jack O'Sullivan and Bailey McDonald. What do you think they're going to add to the squad?
Yeah, well, Jack O'Sullivan, ironically maybe a bit of a bolter at pick 46, given he didn't play most of the year, had repeat collarbone injuries, but he's a really tough and clever small, can play through midfield or even up forward and just makes really nice decisions. He's got some good upside that the Hawks obviously see, and Bailey McDonald's a little similar. He bolted up the order towards the end of the season, and his school footy form was really promising. Got elite speed, loves to break the lines and can do so off half back or off a wing, and will probably suit the Hawks' slingshot style.
Yeah, and then wrapping up their draft haul came through the rookie draft, of course, NGA with Josh Bennett out of the Eastern Rangers. He's a bit of a surprise packet, but one who showed a few signs in NAB League.
Yeah, essentially a free hit as that NGA in the rookie draft, and he's really a little bit like O'Sullivan, just quick and clever. Gets really creative with ball in hand, can hit the scoreboard. So, we'll see how he develops. He is quite sort of small and lean still, but maybe with a bit of time at the elite level, they can get a player out of him.